Have you ever made a never-ending card from scratch, and after all the cutting and scoring and decorated, wondered if you'd ever make another? That was me until I got this die from Crealies, and the never-ending card base part went together in just minutes. Hello, I am Karen Hashik of Karen's Creative Cards, and I'm sharing this video on both my YouTube channel and Crealies. I watched the tutorial on Crealies YouTube, and I cut the two pieces and glued them together, and that's all you need to do to have a never-ending card. As you can see, it folds up and then this way and then this way and then this way. So two pieces of cardstock. Now I suggest that you use thinner than what this was. It's a little stiff. It will move, as you could see, but then especially if I put any layers on it, I decided I wanted a little thinner cardstock. So I made this one with a lighter weight pattern cardstock on both sides, and it went together beautifully. Again, it goes, you go up, and then you can see just for you, and then it goes this way and this way and then this way with love. And of course all the dies that you see here are Crealies dies. Now it works best if these decorations are pretty flat, okay? So I die cut this heart and this circle with the stitching is from a gift card set that I had just received, and I just thought they were perfect for adding a little adding some hearts, and then the texto negativo sentiments are just perfect because they can be used with no layers like I did here, just cutting it into the cardstock, or with one or two, and then a little more paper there, and we have a really fun and super easy to make never-ending card. And I made this holiday version. I'm always thinking ahead to the holidays, and I used some stitched snowflakes there that are just stitched into the cardstock, more texto and negativo, some pretty pattern paper, and then it goes again and again. Really fun, and again super easy to make. So I wondered, could we make this even easier than those? I think so. It occurred to me that after cutting one, we could decorate it and it would be even easier and faster. So I have the main piece here. Obviously you get one of these and it does the cutting and the scoring, and then you get many layering dies, some with stitching and some not, and my favorite are always the stitching. And I cut one of these out. This time I'm doing it in a cream cardstock, and then what you do is you simply fold it on the scored lines. So the first one we want to go up and down, and then the second one you want to go to the side, and then the next one you're going to go up, and then you're going to go back to the original position. So this is very subtle, two-sided cardstock weight, not a heavy weight, and I thought, well, you know what, this works just perfectly even if I don't put any paper on the back. So I'm just going to make a card with this. And you saw it took me 1 minute to cut it out, and I have it. No scoring, no cutting, anything else needed. And the only other thing I could choose to do would be attach another piece on the back if I wanted different colored back there, but mostly I'm just going to do layering. So the easiest thing that I have, easiest never-ending card that I have ever made. So I'm going to add some pretty pattern paper to those sides, and I'm going to use glue so that I can move it around until I know that it has a perfect border. I'm a big fan of the stitching. You probably can't see that, but all of the dies that I'm using to do the layering have stitching on them. But you could choose to have a layer without stitching as well, as those dies are also included. Then I decided to do a little bit of inlay here, and again, these stitched hearts and the stitched circle are from a tag die set. I'm sorry, a gift card die set, and I thought they were just perfect for adding a little love to these. Now this one is a nice big heart and not at all hard to get to stay. So I'm just gluing this one in. But later on I'm going to show you that you can make a sticker with the make a sticker out of your die cut shape with these double-sided sticker sheets, and that makes adding a little more complicated, a little more detailed dies really easy. But with this, it's very easy to inlay this heart. And then I have the circle, and then I cut a stitch circle out, and I'm going to put a little heart on there, and that heart is from the torn edges, rough edge dies. And the list of all the dies, of course, will be on my blog and also on Crealies' blog if you want to know specifics of what was used. So mostly I'm keeping these pretty flat as I add the decorations. But I'm not going to inlay this little heart. It won't hurt to have that one extra layer there. Okay. So I'm going to leave these blank on that side. So then we would move to, it would be like this. So these are on the back, and so if I am putting this piece here, I do want words on this one, so I am going to make sure that it's like this, so that when I flip it, you're going to see the words just for. Again, that's a texto negativo die that you can die cut right into it, and then I have another little heart. So even though I'm working on the back, I'm going to make sure that when they flip, the letters are right, the right way. And I always figure you don't need to see me do all the die cutting. And of course that part did take a little longer, but once you have the die cutting done, and the decorating goes very fast too. But there is no cutting or scoring necessary because the die does it all for you, which is very cool. Okay. Oh, nope, see, that was upside down. Okay, can we get that off? Yes, we can. All right, so this one was supposed to be on this, you know, the heart has to be that way. So this one was supposed to be here, right? Yep. Good thing we caught that. Which is nice with glue. You have just a little bit of time to maneuver. Make sure it's in there straight. And then this way, and then like that. Okay, good. All right, and then we're going to do just for you. And then this one's going to open this way. piece left over from when I ripped that off will be covered because I'm going to add a heart there. So again, these hearts are inlaid, so they are pretty flat in there. So if we start here and then we do this, we have just for you with some hearts. Then the next step is going to be to do that, and so we're seeing these pieces here, here and here, and those, one of them is going to be for signing. So I'm going to just leave this blank, but I think what I'll do is, so I'm going to sign it here, but I think I might put a little heart there, because when I open it, I'll have a little heart right there. So the part that shows will have a little heart, and then I can sign the card there. And then this part here, I am going to do some inlaying. So I cut out a charm, a flower charm, from one of the newer sets from a few months back, and I am going to inlay it. So I cut out the flower itself, the charm, with a sticker back on the back that I showed you, and so this is sticky, and this is out of gold, and I'm going to press that in. And then this is the charm itself, and this pattern paper here, I put that sticker backing on it. So I am going to take those petals out of here and inlay them. That will probably be the thing that takes the longest, which it won't be, you know, real long, but just going around and inlaying all those petals in here. But because they have sticky on the back, those are going to I need to get the, there it is, okay. No glue needed. They're going to go right in there and stay down very well. So I watched the video on the Crealies channel, and those are always really good instructionals on how to do these dies. And then at the end of the short video that they have to show you how to do the never-ending card, there is a little bit of a tutorial on the inlaying, inlaid die technique, which they do recommend for the never-ending cards, so that you don't have a lot of height impeding the movement. And then I'll just get that center out of there. And our pretty floral charm with the pattern paper is done. And then I'm just going to put the corners on. Try to get even borders on those. Of course, this is going to fit into a traditional square envelope, and when they get it, I always put like a little note in there saying, okay, you're going to want to open up, and out again. So this is up, and this, we're going to have to switch that, aren't we? Can we do that? We'll get it. All right, and then this way, and then this way. So as you can see, there are unlimited ways to create these never-ending cards, and they can be made in just minutes. I hope my cards encourage you to give some of these ideas and products a try. And remember, all the dies you see are available both on the Crealies website and in the United States at Frantic Stamper.